Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 7. And this will be my video explaining the character of Red Death, who has a possibility of being the main villain for this season, which is why I said welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 7. However, he won't be like the Red Death in the way we think. So first off, I'll explain Red Death's origin story in the comics and stuff, and I'll then tell you guys how I think he could actually be utilized to be the villain in the show. Before I do all of that, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Okay, so in the comics, he is from the dark metal multiverse in Earth -52, where Batman is thinking of ways to prevent crimes with more power and faster, as he believes what he is doing just isn't enough. So this leads to Batman believing that he could take on the Flash and he could use the Speed Force better than how Barry would use his Speed Force, so he could prevent his crimes faster. So this leads to Batman taking out the Flash's rogues gallery one by one. And what he actually does is he takes the rogues' weapons and he uses them against the Flash. So he and the Flash face off each other. So Batman then obviously takes out the Flash, which is not a surprise at all. And he's then driven to the Speed Force, since the Batmobile and the Flash are strapped onto each other. So when Batman is in the Speed Force, he and the Flash merge and they become Red Death. So basically, this version of Batman now has the Speed Force, but it's more corrupt and has more abilities, where essentially, like while he's like using the speed, anyone that goes in close proximity of Red Death can like age and die. So basically, he becomes a full-on villain. But then Red Death heads to Earth Prime to face off our Barry Allen, in which our Flash does end up winning a while later. Now obviously we aren't going to see this take on Red Death, so I have a theory on how they could get Red Death into the show. So we know in the original ending for The Flash Season 6, we were supposed to have a Reverse Flash cliffhanger, in which is now going to play a part in Season 7. But another story arc that's left on hold as well is the long game for Ramsey Rosso, aka Bloodwork. So what I think could be a possibility is that while Thawne is seeking for a new host, he encounters Bloodwork, and due to Bloodwork's hatred for Team Flash as well, these two merge and Thawne takes the body of Ramsey Rosso. But while Thawne tries to get his Speed Force back, the Speed Force will be even more corrupt than it already is, since Ramsey's blood is basically Bloodwork's blood. So when the two merge, Thawne will eventually have Bloodwork powers and the Speed Force as well, and obviously can't go by the identity of Reverse Flash anymore, but comes up with a new identity as Red Death, and we could have like a new suit and stuff as well. That would be really, really dope. Now yes, I know this theory could be a bit far-fetched, but I just think it would be such a missed opportunity if they don't do this. Now obviously, like they could like introduce the new multiverse in like Season 7, and they could bring Warren Christie's Bruce Wayne to play Red Death. That could be a possibility, but that's like not gonna happen, let's just be honest. So if they're going to bring Red Death, I think this would be the way to go. So then we would have Red Death facing off our Scarlet Speedster, and obviously this Red Death would be even more overpowered than Barry, making it even better as he is a more threatening villain, and he would be the most threatening villain we've had in a while, and it's about time we have like a speedster villain as well. So yeah, I think this Reverse Flash Bloodwork becoming Red Death thing is a high possibility. But yeah guys, this is pretty much it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.